The Region 20 men's final also followed form as the number 1 seed MC Raptors faced their rival, the number 2 seed, the Prince George's Community College Owls. But in truth, based on the last 6 weeks of play, the Owls came into this one heavy favorites. They had the better overall record and they were on a roll, fresh off winning the Maryland JUCO Championship Tournament. But MC shook off those details and got right to work off the tip, showcasing a zone defense that caused the Owls a lot of problems all night and jumping on top on an Isaac Aquara 3. Then it was 6-0 when Andre Hodo went coast to coast after another defensive stop. The Raptor zone wasn't allowing penetration. The Owls were cold from outside and MC was capitalizing, making it 10-0 on another Aquara 3. Then 12-zip on a Pat Smith power move down low. PG finally got on the board with a free throw, but when Smith ripped down this offensive board and hit Chris Johnson, who buried the 3, it was 18-1 MC. And then after this Shekinah Mondua 3 just a bit later, it was 21-5 MC. But PG righted the ship a bit in the latter part of the half, led by guard Jalen Johnson, here with a couple of nifty and elusive drives. And at the break, the Raptors' lead was down to 12. The second half began with the teams trading baskets. PG cut the lead to 10 on a putback, but Hodo bumped it back up to 13 on this nice deep 3. PG cut it to 10 with a tray of their own, and then down to 7, and then another 3 to cut it to just 4, the closest they'd been since the first minute of the game. MC briefly stopped the Owl momentum with a Mondua 3. But then another corner 3 made it a 3-point game. And then Dexter Turner's 3 with 12:57 to go tied it at 49. Hodo answered with a drive, and then with 10:59 to go, a free throw gave the Owls their first lead of the game, and then they upped it to 3 on another Jalen Johnson drive with 7:05 on the clock. But a Chris Johnson 3 tied it at 63 with 5:40 to go, and it was on now, folks. Johnson gave PG the lead back, but Romel Davidson slashed for the score, sank the N1, and MC regained the lead. Hodo upped it to 3 with 2 free throws, but PG tied it again on another 3 with 3:46 to go. Then with 2:04 to go, another Johnson 3 gave the Owls a 3-point lead, 75-72. But then Mondua was in the right place at the right time to tie it at 75 with 1:40 to play. Both teams had shots to win it in regulation, but the defenses held, and so after 40 minutes we went to OT tied at 75. The very first possession of OT, the Owls lost team leader Jalen Johnson to fouls, a tough loss. Aquara made both freebies to give MC the lead, but PG immediately tied it at 77. And then with 3:40 to play, the fun began for MC. Gonna leave the big fella open? He'll make you pay. Aquara from the corner to make it 80-77 Raptors. Chris Johnson with a 3-ball of his own to make it 83-77. The Owls at this point had no choice but to foul, and the Raptors made them pay. 2 Romel Davidson free throws gave MC a 7-point edge, with just over a minute left in overtime. And then 2 more from Chris Johnson made it a 9-point game. 2 more from Hodo kept MC up by 8. And then, after more trips to the line, Chris Johnson iced it when he picked the Owls' pocket and took it all the way to make it 97-85, and that was it. With the 98-85 win, MC flipped the script on the Owls. Last year, it was MC who won the Maryland JUCO tournament, but lost to PG in the regional finals. This year, the Raptors got some sweet revenge. And in the process, Andre Hodo, who scored 27 points and grabbed 13 rebounds in the title game, was named tournament MVP. And Hodo and Pat Smith were both selected for the all-tournament team. And the Raptors? Well, they're Region 20 champions, something few would have predicted 6 weeks ago. And now it's on to the district championships in Georgia, with a trip to nationals on the line. For the Raptor Report, I'm Michael Brown.